What's up everyone? Apple finally released iOS 12.1 on all the devices that support iOS 12.1.1. Guys, why am I so awkward now? I know why, because Apple hasn't released a freaking update in so long. And we're going to take a look at it on the iPhone 5S and see how it runs and everything like that. Now, I actually forgot to take a screenshot of how big this size of the update was, but it was actually around 250 megabytes. The largest that I saw was 500 megabytes on my iPhone 8, which is super crazy. I was not expecting it to be that large of an update, but on my iPhone 6, it was around 320 megabytes as well. So all the devices were around 300. This was the lowest at around 250. So still pretty good. I mean, it's not really that large of an update, but it brought a lot of key features. Now, in terms of storage saved on iOS 12.0.1, I had 5.31 gigs basically saved I had on my phone. And when I updated, it actually went up or down to 4.76 gigabytes. So if you have an iPhone 5S and you actually upgrade to iOS 12.1 from 12.0.1, you're going to be giving up a little bit of storage. It's not crazy though. It's not like a crazy amount, but it is kind of sad that that is the case. I was expecting, us to save storage with this, but you're getting a lot of cool features. And I think that's only temporary. Like, you're going to get most of that storage back if you go and upgrade or update to another update. So really not that big of a deal. Now, one of the cool things that was added with this iOS version was actually group FaceTime. Now, unfortunately, the iPhone 5S, the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus do not support group FaceTime, which sucks so bad. I don't know why they did that, because I think these phones could have supported it and I already proved it in like 3-4 months ago, but it is what it is. So there's really no going back, but you can FaceTime with up to 32 people or 36 people. That's just more people than you probably have friends with. So like I said, unfortunately, you can't do it on here. You can do FaceTime group audio calls, but just not video calls. So it is what it is. So there's no going back with that. But another cool thing that was added with this for these phones specifically was new emojis. So we now have like 70 new emojis, which is pretty cool. Like I said, I think the bagel one is there. I don't know. That's like my favorite one if it is new, but there's a lot of other ones there too. I don't really have a list of them, but they're all online. So you can go check them out. I saw it on Twitter of some guy who actually did all 70 of them. So that's super cool. But overall, this update brought a lot of bug fixes in the back end. So for most iPhones, you're going to be finding that this is more smoother, especially if you're coming from a beta. You're going to find it to be way more like bug free. You're not going to have a lot of problems with it. Now, with that being said, a lot of the changes that were added with 12.1 were more so for the newer iPhones. So if you guys don't remember the beauty gate thing that was going around, pretty much people were finding out that the front camera on the XS and XS Max was actually like smoothing out people's faces. It was pretty much like putting a filter on your face, but now that is fixed, so now that's not going to happen. And another feature that was added, it was already there, but it's actually allowing you to do dual SIM support for the XS and XS Max. So if you're going from a different country to a foreign country or whatever, you can actually use a secondary SIM for your phone now for the XS and XS Max, so that's super cool. Obviously the 5S, the 6, all of them only use like single SIM, so it doesn't really pertain to them, but the newer iPhones do have that capability, so that's super cool. Now I did run a benchmark as well, and on iOS 12.0.1 I had a multi-core score of 65,403, and I just re-ran it, and it actually went down a little bit to 61,237. So it just went down a little bit. It's not like a crazy amount, but when you go down like a couple thousand points, you're going to find a little bit of like glitchiness. I'm sorry, you're not going to find glitchiness or anything like that. It's just a number, guys. Like age is just a number. This is just a number. I wouldn't freak out about it. I still find it to be fairly smooth. I mean, the 5S is an old phone, so like it's not going to be smooth at all. Like not as smooth as something else, but it's still chugging along and it's still getting updates. So as long as this thing's going to be getting updates, I'm still going to have respect for it. So that is pretty much it. I would definitely recommend you, if you have an iPhone 5S, go and update. There's really nothing too crazy. I mean, you're getting some of the features like the new like emojis and stuff, but you're not getting all of them like your FaceTime, but it is what it is. I would just recommend you guys to kind of clean up your storage a little bit to kind of save up more memory, but that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber we get really does count, so it'll mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. I'm doing speed comparisons tomorrow. I totally forgot to say that, but the iPhone 5S, I'll probably add it in there. Also, on my second channel, I do speed comparisons and iOS comparisons, all that stuff. Definitely check that channel out too, but more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.